that is motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been on my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me finger.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Arizona Cardinals. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Tackle made by Brian Orakpo. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Detroit! He'll look to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. First carry now for Alex Collins. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He'll drop to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion. So here's 2nd and 4. Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
Oh, bro. I was out. Right. That's what they told me.
On play action, Rosen. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
13?
Touchdown, Cardinals. In for the score. And the Cardinals are in for 6.
Oh, he was grinding.
Although it's more commonplace now than at any other time in the NFL, it's still tough to think about throwing a rookie quarterback right into the fire week 1. But guess what? He handled the fire awfully well and threw his first touchdown pass.
Yes, crazy.
After is good. And that makes it a 7-3.
I came back. I ain't know. What was going on? So I said, I'm going to lay down and do the same thing. I'm like, you were ad one responding. So I said, I'm going to lay down for a minute. I'm sure they'll pop up in a minute. I was knocked the fuck out. Knocked out.
That's fielded in the end zone.
That just popped up. How? So the most other guy was 60 ever, and that was once.
And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20,
whether it miss or it don't matter.
I think most
Or
coaches
if we
want
got
to
to
take a
go
knee.
in.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs.
Oh,
Not
okay.
right there. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Yeah, they'll be doubling. What? 2,000? That is crazy. So how you do the drop
So
shot?
now
Which
the
is
other
double
return
tap
teams
square?
out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do.
Crazy, bro. So I got 61 time. I normally get like 30,
sets up opportunities for big plays.
32, something like that. Sometimes 40. I ain't never had no 80, nothing.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold up the gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On second down, here's Rosen. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
what's that beat
you
shit?
open up
What's
the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I just went to the neighborhood before
down, that'll leave him trying to
and I went to the clothes at the door before I go into the rec center. So I go to the clothes and it's a whole nother category called beats. And I got on all orange. What the fuck? Who's streaming that game? I'm about to look at that shit, man.
Rosen just getting the snap off and one.
No structure. I bet you ain't no structure in that shit.
And it's intercepted.
Motherfucker played this.
Positioning and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
But it didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibility.
Here we go now. Green, 39. All right, now, look at 56.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 47 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, a heck of a move.
Wasn't that youngest who was supposed to play with us?
He stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that
he tried to
mythological
beast in the
thing that we
paint.
do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out.
Yes.
And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
What do I type in for Eli? He's just
Eli never folds.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. These guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
somebody
right
quit
now.
on them niggas? I love it when people be frustrated, man.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
I'm in here by myself.
One in halftime. Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish. And who
It's going to be a second five
which are
joint.
your better blockers.
I started a whole man game while we was waiting. I ain't even going to count.
Well, what quarter you in?
And about to end the second.
Fuck that. I'm going to start my career.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Nigga, yo ass is garbage. Can you fucking hit a shot, my nigga, or play D?
Who you talking about?
Something, AJ. Just something, my nigga. Something. Something. Can you do something, my nigga? Something.
On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And down inside the 15, shy of 10. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense,
Huh?
find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Dude, you out of control, don't you?
They pitch it out to Collins. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard. Two minutes to go here in the first half. More from the desert after this.
You can't fucking hit a shot. How the fuck you go 2-7 of open shots? Fucking trash as shit. It wasn't open, G. North Carolina.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Bo Scarborough taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead.
I know we don't don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
He wanted to be hurt, I think.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
How the fuck you go 2 for 7 on a pure short?
That's fielded in the end zone. And now deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Why is he talking like the girl from Deadly Banks? Like females be talking, bro. No, it's a fact though. Like for real, like Perp know exactly who I'm talking about. Why is he talking your ass? Your ass.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
What is that shit, yo? Is that how niggas act when they like get tight? Like they start reverting to a damn comedy script from YouTube? He said, your ass, what are you doing?
Now a pitch out to Kamara.
These y'all friends, yo. I don't know none of these niggas, dude.
This one down to the 10. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still
He got like 12 though, right? Like 12 years old.
blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
He's a baby,
Creases
man.
like they were able to exploit right there.
That's a baby, like.
On second down, and he stopped immediately.
So,
Well, here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Like these niggas are like, they're probably like the second worst accuracy talking about nigga. I swear to God. I swear to God. They throw scaries. This nigga lefty don't shoot the ball with a pure playmaker. Like it's so easy to beat these niggas.
you gonna drive at them too, huh? That's tough.
This is Scarborough. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth
Oh,
down.
lefty? I couldn't see. They be using that thing so fast.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And let's push this one through. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taking about 7 yards
Man, I'm
deep.
not trying to have them type of blow up.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some
See
confidence.
what happens. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two
That nigga been watching Deadly Banks, hurt.
Unfortunately, though, not a
I'm
lot
already
going
knowing.
on that first play.
It's tough.
Anticipation is
Watching
also
Deadly.
about the defense.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh,
They'll end up getting
shit.
5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Gotta,
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
yeah, I saw that too. That's why I was like,
Gain on the
what's,
play there. Nice job defensively.
how is that possible?
Likely forces a punt situation on fourth. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think got to be addressed loudly when those guys get to the
And
sideline.
they're usually loud and big. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands. With
Is that a pure lock Eli got?
remaining until the half.
No, sharp block.
Oh, how is this still on silver all this time?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a shot for Samuel. And got his man complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now used to be a 50-plus yarder, which calls for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it? There's all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers,
I just messaged him, told him to join.
baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Yeah, that shit is some kid shit, man. Exactly. But you go do all that. I'm not doing all that shit. And that shit ain't gonna stop. They about to be doing that shit for the next 20 minutes.
He sets the fire deep. And this one is incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook
Man, I played against,
for our EA Sports halftime.
played with him on this team last year for a minute. Man. I don't know if that is
any kind of a factor as we are back underway in
he ain't on my list and nothing like that.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Philip Dorsett by himself. He's at the 40. 20.
Something wrong. He's going crazy like
He
that.
finally runs out of gas, but not before he's inside the 10-yard line.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play.
89, right?
Great effort to keep him out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. He's going to get it running right. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just pin their ears back and get after him now.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. And now it's Rosen looking. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darren Lee picks it. Through an opening.
He's doing it again.
He goes. He's at the 30. Past the 20. Hey, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much, Lester?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got room. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Now with 10th carry, here's Williams. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Darren Lee there to get him down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Play action here with Rosen. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
And it's fielded at the 34.
And they're all the same bully ball.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. How does the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here? They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. This is Collins on the toss. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short game.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
What happens when you lose on 2K, man?
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13 and also the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Staying on the ground on first.
Yeah,
met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
pretty much
down
got
right
fired.
there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Bo Scarborough, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints are pouring it on. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Man open left side is ground. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Glennon. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Williams loses the football.
Wow, that ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Glennon. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to get this one all the way out to the 25-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Toss play, Kamara. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Completes it to Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game and feel it all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They're going to look to throw. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll. Extra point hung the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that will extend this big lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Facing this fourth-quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's
Oh,
seat.
that's a GG.
Yeah, that's what. Cool. I'll be up all night tomorrow too.
Yeah, I'm on.
Get it in tomorrow.
I'm here all day tomorrow too.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara.
All right, y'all.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me,
don't worry about it. I paddle up my shoes right here. Just go ahead and
of the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. They run it again with Kamara, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. And Lutz's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This will be taken short. Nifty move. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Maclin. Complete. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. So out now come the Cardinals. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
They'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, moment.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start things on 1st down with Bo Scarborough. And he's got some space here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Bo Scarborough. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though. But
any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Now let's go! 319! 319! 59! Hey, watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Hit
it! One final shot. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week one. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for New Orleans, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.